I really had a good time. And then Sunday, I'm just gonna say a praise report. We found a young lady. Last Sunday we talked about lupus, and we also talked about the young lady that was missing, and they ended up finding her. So praise God to that. That they found a young lady. She was all smiles, and her daddy was very excited, and her auntie was very excited, and we all were. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we know once we come together and we do what we need to do, accomplish a goal, we will succeed at that goal. And our goal was to find this young lady, and they found her. And I thank you all for sharing her picture and posting it up on Facebook and on Instagram, and it really helped. It really helped when the community can't come together. It really helped. So I thank God for that they found her safe and smiling, and big ups to that. And we also talked about lupus last Sunday, and those who don't know what lupus is an autoimmune disease.
Correct.
And it affects the whole body. It fights the good cells.
It fights itself. Mm-hmm. Body fights itself.
It fights itself. And I just want to give big ups to my ladies for coming on and talking about lupus. And I didn't know anything about lupus until about a couple months ago, and I didn't know nothing about the disease. Now I know about this disease, and now I'm an advocate for that disease, because you never know, somebody in my family might suffer from lupus, and then I know how to react to it and how to help them with this disease. Right. And I just want to thank big ups to my to Greta for calling in and giving her testimony on lupus, because she had lupus, and she came on, she gave her testimony, and I want to appreciate her for calling in last Sunday, for just encourage those who out there that are dealing with lupus and don't have that support, don't have that family to help them through this disease, because this is a very serious disease, to the point where some people don't live. They live no more than 10 years. And Greta, she have beat that odd. She had lived over 10 years, and I just want to appreciate her, and just continue to keep those who are dealing with lupus awareness in prayers. And I pray that one day they found a cure for this disease, because we need it. We really do need it. It seems like more of our people is facing this disease, and I thank you. Anything y'all want to discuss to say about that for last Sunday?
Yeah, like how it affects mostly minorities, women of color, Hispanics. And the thing is, we need people to be willing to do research and get out there and find out, what is the cause, why it continues to happen and affects us mostly. And just know triggers or things that affect your body and cause it to change. Or your stressors, like the young lady was speaking, Miss Greta, about. She knew that she saw something traumatic happen, and next thing you know, she had a flare, she had to go to the ER. So just things like that to know your body. And if you do have information that you come across, just spread it to other people, so there, more knowledge is being passed.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Anything you want to add to that, Carla?
I mean, something that pretty well.
Okay. And now we come to Sunday, which is today, and we're going to be talking about our youth. And I'm stressing about this because they are the next generation, and we as parents know we're not going to be here forever. So we just want to just discuss it tonight on the show. And I also want those to call in. Like Carla said, if you have a youth program or a summer program or anything you have going on, or if you hear anything, just call on to the show and just and let us know. So we can be able to, we the community, so we have to take care of each other, and anything that we know that will help our kids out, to put it out there, because we never know who may need that assistance. So and I just want to say congratulations to our youth that graduated this year, 2017. Yes, big up to them. That's a great accomplishment. Very great accomplishment. But never stop right there. Keep going. Keep going to your goals. Graduate from high school, I know now is not easy. I know when we was growing up, it was it wasn't as hard. It's so much things are changing in the school, from the curriculum to the school system. To everything have changed, and I just want to give up and continue to keep these kids in prayer, because now they're adults now. And they're finna get out there in the real world, and some of them are going to college, or some of them going to the army, and so just continue to keep our graduates in prayer and uplift them, encourage them, because it's not done. They still have more. It's more for them to do. So I just want to say big ups to them. And so anything y'all like to add to that? Did I have some graduates to graduate? Did I go to some graduations?
No, I just had some family members, their kids graduated.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's a big to do because you're ready to start your life, your journey into adulthood, handling all of your bills and getting to the real world. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. It is a good thing. 5 minutes. Okay. So we have Vivian. She came on. I just want her to give her input on the youth, because she worked very close with our youth every Friday. She been commenting. So I just want to give her a little platform to discuss about our youth. And hello, Vivian.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
I am Vivian. I am I think my title's changed again, but right now I am still co-executive director of SUT.
Mm-hmm.
And the youth on Friday are very important to me. I make sure that we have some type of theme every Friday. We're here 6 to 9 or 6 till 10.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah, we want to go home.
Yeah. They show up between 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they get off of that bus, they already here.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important for them to be around people that are positive.
Mm-hmm.
We call them little kings and little queens when they come here. So people in the neighborhood I've talked to a few. They've seen changes in the youth since they've been coming here.
That's what's up.
So we're just asking for people that want to be mentors, that want to come here and just talk to them and show them that it's something better than being out there wanting to be jumped into gangs. Because as you know, we just lost one of our youth on last Sunday from a shooting. And the information that we are finding out, it was from trying to be jumped into a gang.
Wow.
So that's just really bothersome. So every Friday, well, since December, we've started with 8 kids, and we're up to between 25 to 40 at some times.
Yeah.
10, 12.
Mm-hmm.
But every Friday I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
They will tell you that this is a no bully zone, a safe zone. So they able to talk and tell you anything. They feel safe with us when they come here. Most of the parents now have been coming and trying to figure out why their kids want to come here. Like, we just want to know why they trying to make a beeline. They getting through with everything. One parent showed up over here. She was like, I just want to know what's going on over here. And I had to tell her, I said, we just trying to give them something positive in the neighborhood, because over in this neighborhood where we're at in East Point, it's a lot of shootings. A lot of negative stuff. They don't see too much positive over here. Besides we give out food and they come and help. They like being able to help give out food to everybody. I don't know. You have a question?
Yeah,
I could talk about them all the time.
No, go ahead. This is their show. We're talking about the youth tonight. So
they just don't get to see too much, because a lot of the kids that we deal with, they come in from broken homes. They hear negative all the time. We got one that's on medicine. And I guess her mom thought that once she had her little fit during our Easter event, that I was going to kick her to the curb. And I said, no, ma'am. That's not what I do. I said, exactly. I just need you to get her under control so that she can be able to come back.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you do? What are some activities that you guys do?
We do game night. We do math. We do reading. And it's funny, they get mad when you don't do math.
This is our curriculum. Go ahead.
And so we just do different things. And I'm trying to work on collecting enough books, because we had a 5th grader here before he moved away that he was barely reading on the 2nd grade level. So, so it was real exciting when he got to be able to tell you what dog and cat was. That's how far back he was.
So you need books for them to read, to help them read, or just
to help them read. Yes, ma'am. Because I want to read and I'm going to do like a reading contest to get them to read throughout the summer.
Okay.
Just because you're out of school doesn't mean that I want you to stop learning. Because every Friday that they come, I always ask them, what did you learn in school today? They've gotten to the point now, I can't just tell I just sat there.
Right.
No, what did you learn? And they'll tell me I learned math, I did some reading, things like that.
Okay.
So, they feel like somebody cares now. And when we do a permission slip, we also ask them what school they go to. Because we are going to start going to their school and supporting them that way. Because they don't get that type of support from the conversations that we have with them. So we do it that way. We sit and we talk to them. They have outbreaks, and we try to find out why they have these outbreaks. And a lot of it's coming from home.
And so when you say outbreaks, you mean like they're acting out,
And then they know that's not going to work. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to the corner. You lose two Fridays,
Gotcha.
So it's being held accountable and you being responsible. You're not allowed to say shut up.
Okay.
You have to talk to each other with respect.
Good.
When they see adults, that's an adult. You heard what Miss Vivian said. So you got to learn respect. I said, because people look at you when y'all are even at the store. They expect y'all to come and act like you ain't got no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the manager over there, he said, I see them start. They don't come in the store as loud as they was doing. I said, because I tell them all the time, people are always watching you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They expect y'all to act like you ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
And our kids start, people always ask, what's the age? From what if you crawl in the door? That's fine with me.
So
up to 17.
Yeah, now currently.
2 to 15, 2 to 16, I think.
Yeah.
Is our age group. Right. We have one, he threatens never to come back, but he always shows back up.
He want to come on back, Mrs. Love.
He's gotten better about being respectful about keeping his pants pulled up now, and he told me, he said, Mama, I need a size 40 in the belt, so he's changed a lot in the last month because he wasn't doing that. He'd come over here all ragged, muggy looking and disrespectful. No, sir, that's not how we're going to talk. You're not going to go, what? Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
And so when they do the what, yeah, how do you respond to that? Like when
I said, that's not how we talk. Okay. I said, that's not the way I was raised, and that's not how you're going to be talking to me. And he'll go, yes, ma'am. I said, because that's the way I was raised, and I still do that.
Right.
Yeah. So you just can't be talking to anybody any kind of way because I get selective hearing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I treat them all like they're my kids. Right. I'm very protective. We play outside, and I get out there and play with you. I feel like I'm gonna pass out, but I
can hear you.
All right.
I do. I get involved with them out there, because I don't want them to think that we just here just for some type of show or to babysit. And we use our phone. But the only time that we use our phone really is when we're showing our other chapters what they can do with the youth. Yeah. It don't take a lot. It don't take you going to get a building. It just get games. These kids love board games. There's no computer here. So there's no excuse for you not doing anything with the youth whatsoever. I'm not understanding that.
So you actively love them. You show them acts of love.
Yes, ma'am.
Where you show them that you care and we're concerned about you, and I'll show you how to be a better person.
Yes, ma'am.
This is what you do. So
yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's all about just showing them love. Because we gotta understand that every child is on a different level.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And you don't. And every child, you don't know what they're dealing with at home. Mm-hmm. So when they come here, it's a whole nother level, to the point where there's love, there's laughter, there's games, there's someone you can talk with that can understand what you went through. Because me as a child, I didn't have that that mommy love or that daddy love. But I'm pretty sure they love me. But